I am back, guys. How are you all doing? I've missed you, DWO.
Dude, it's been forever. I was making a joke right now that I don't even remember what you look like anymore. This is completely new for us to see you once again.
It really is. It's been a long time. I'm telling you guys. I mean, I've the beard has gotten thicker. I remember the beard's gotten better. I lost 7 pounds. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ooh,
We're feeling good.
nice.
Feeling great. We're happy to be here.
No,
I've been busy these last 2 weeks. Denise, please ask me what I've been up to.
what have you been up to?
Well, guys, if you must know, the last time I was on this show, I got pranked by our fearless leader, Denise Salcedo. Remember, she told me Jada Parker was the number one contender, and I fell for a hook, line, and sinker. I even bought real estate in it. I was into it, and then I got pranked. And I read the comments after the show. All the comments, over 90%, were about how Chinedu got pranked, and it got me thinking, why not get her back? Why not be petty? So, Miss Salcedo, on this day, November 4th, 2025, I promise you, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to
Today
get you
on this
back.
stream? You're going to do it today?
No. Oh, no, 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 not now. Much like the SummerSlam tagline of 2020, you'll never see it coming.
All right. You know what, Chin? Fair game, okay?
Oh, no, there's one
I
more.
issue you the challenge. Good luck trying to get me. Good
I
luck.
will. And there's just one more little tidbit, and it's my favorite part. I've already talked with them, and someone on your team is going to help me do it.
It's fucking Reg, isn't it? Because that bastard's a traitor.
I'll never
All
tell
right,
you.
don't worry. I'm going to have eyes in the back of my head, Chin. Eyes in the back of my head. All right?
You won't see it. You won't. You see what I
I
did here,
will
DW? You
see
won't
it.
see
I
it
will
coming,
see
bro.
it. I will see it coming. Trust me. I'm ready for this. I issue you the challenge, Chinedu. And
I
if you can successfully get me, I will give you flowers. I will give you your flowers for it.
Now you know I'm a sunflower guy, Denise. You know I'm out here in Texas. We love our sunflowers out here. Don't tease me with a good time.
Okay, I'll get you your little. I will get you your little damn sunflowers. All right, let's get into NXT, man. I missed the show the last 2 weeks, so I had to kind of catch up today and kind of put some pieces together. Although for the most part, there really wasn't anything too confusing on the show, just like little details here and there that I had to like brush up on. But for the most part, everything seemed pretty like normal and whatnot. So I didn't feel like I missed like a huge chunk of anything. So I do want to get started though with Kelani Jordan because Kelani Jordan is kind of like the big topic of the day. We had some people that loved her as a heel. We had some people that really weren't feeling the promo today, so we did have a good mix of that. I liked her promo as a heel. This was her first televised, heel promo that I recall. So her going out there full front and center in the ring, getting to say all of the shit that she was saying, calling out the big guns. She even called down and threw some shots at Cody Rhodes, Dominic Mysterio. Like she was not holding back, but Chinedu, this has been your vision for such a long time of wanting to see Kelani Jordan as a heel. And now it has finally come. It's happening. It's happening. So is this what you envisioned? And were you satisfied with today's promo?
I certainly was, man. I want to put my glasses on Seth Rollins style, man, because I am a visionary. I saw this coming. I knew it was coming. Pause real quick for all my pervert listeners in there. I said the way what I just said right there. I just want to anyway. This I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to put that in there. Just I heard myself say it, but I am a huge fan of this heel turn. Kalani was phenomenal in this debut heel promo. I felt the only thing she needed to do was sit Indian style, like it was sit crisscross applesauce like CM Punk, and she'd have been perfect. I mean, that's all it was missing. Because to me, she did what I felt a natural heel in her position would do. The natural progression of her character. She told her honest truth, her perspective as her truth. I'm tired of this. You guys booed me for the same thing they did. That's true. You guys only look, sometimes y'all are only obsessed with girls with big booties and catchphrases. Although the roster is very talented, that is also kind of true. And she is one of the best people in the ring. Very true. So it's like, I mean, I feel she's the justified heel. in anything, if anything, and I loved it. I love her heel turn. I knew she's gonna come out, Kelani in a crazy cool jumpsuit, which she did,
Yeah,
looking
she
good,
looked really good. Yeah, she looks
Look
really good.
good, looking. That's what's looking good. She and like all the pizzazz and like her, I felt her monotone expression works perfectly for who she is because now she is a heel snob. Not only am I a heel, I'm better than you. So now when you approach me, things like that, I can literally act, and it works. It works for
Yeah.
her. And so I truly do love this character. I feel like we're gonna get a new lease, a whole new like leaf. Was it leaf? Is it leaf or lease on life?
A new
Lease, right?
lease on life. Yeah.
Yeah,
New
I feel
lease
like
on life. Because if not, you're going to be turning a new leaf.
that's right. That's right. A whole new
Yeah.
lease on life for Kalani's character. I cannot wait. We're about to get some great promos because I feel like I compare it to when Roxanne first went heel. The pro
Exactly. People were hesitant about her as a heel.
Yeah, and now look at her. It's great. You almost don't remember her as a babyface. She's been heel
It
so
almost
great.
feels like the norm now. It almost feels like Roxanne has been a bad guy the entire time, even though she actually hasn't.
Yes, and I feel this is what the division needs. They need a top snob heel like Kalani. She holding that title. It's great, and I feel like it gets so much to her character. This was probably one of my favorite parts of the show, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it felt like one of the biggest point of the show. I feel like it was more so today was one of those shows where they bookended it, where it was like the top of the show and the ending of the show was really what hit home. To me,
Yeah.
like those were really like the two big things to discuss. But what I do want to say about Kalani though is that even if people are sort of feeling like not feeling her heel turn right now, again, I'm so glad you brought up Roxanne Perez because that's exactly what I was thinking. Like people were not in love with Roxanne heel turn when it happened. But again, now it feels like that's just her thing. And now she just feels natural as a heel because she's been doing it for such a long time. And we did see her like find her own footing on the show. But now with Kelani Jordan, it's gonna take a second. Like this was barely the first promo and all of that. But I felt like given how much she had to work with, how much she was out there, and all of the things that she was talking and saying, I feel like all of that like really worked out very, very nicely. And Kalani, she mentioned it in her promo. She said, I've only been like, 3 years, she's been wrestling, and look at how much success that she has found. So, in this short amount of time, she's already proven herself in ring. She's proven that she's picked up the wrestling. The one thing that has been missing to really take her up a notch to get her to that, like, very, very top spot is the personality. Like, that's been the only thing where we've been like sort of waiting because when she was a good girl, yeah, it was cute and all, but it didn't really give us too much to work with. It was just like, okay, cool, yeah, we like Kalani, but like nothing more, nothing less.
I mean, that's the truth. She was truly the girl next door. Very sweet, very
Yeah.
nice, great wrestling, but like there wasn't much depth to it. And for a while, her character had a lot of holes in it because we saw the cracks showing. This is a slow build to a heel turn, and I really did like it. I did want to go a little bit faster, but I'm glad we're here. We're here, and I'm loving where we're going from here.
I feel like you should take credit for that, Chinedu. Like you manifested it.
I did. Listen, I think I truly thought Kalani and Wesley would be great heels. Now I felt they should have done some different things with Wesley's heel turn. That was something different though, and but regardless though, but I feel with Kalani, this is great because I feel with not to go too deep into it, when you're in NXT, I think every character should be able to go through a heel turn to kind of see how they are or how they'll be on the main roster. I feel a big part of Tiffany Stratton's struggles on the main roster as a babyface, to me, in my opinion, was that she wasn't one of NXT because her character is a natural heel. So when she came to the main roster, she knew how to be a good guy. She didn't learn how to be a good guy. She kind of learned this on the fly and figured out what she's doing good at, though. But I felt that NXT, great place to do it.
We got Jacob Tatum here who says, how excited are you doing the NXT post show, Chinedu? With Denise once again, Chinedu, what would you say to convince Ava and HBK separately to give Jada Parker more TV time? Better booking, plus better food, LA or Houston, hashtag welcome back. Jacob, thank you so much for this generous super chat. And I love how you were able to fit all of this in here. I, by the way, right now am like so freaking bloated. I was talking during the watch along about all I ate today, and I'm feeling it on this show. Like, have you ever been so bloated your back hurts on top of that?
Oh yeah, big
That's how I
bag,
feel
big bag.
right
Oh yeah,
now.
but it was
Like,
good food though,
literally.
wasn't it?
I
was good
feel
food
like
though,
I
wasn't
have
it?
a baby cow right now on me. So
Nah,
that's why I gotta say LA food, baby.
wow. Oh man, I was with you into that very last part, man. That is insane. That's wild. Houston,
Dude,
first of
I
all,
mean, LA food. We got like literally everything here, and then we got like so much Mexican food out here.
I've been. It's cool. I've been. It's great. I remember even the hot dog stand outside the Staples Center. I went out there when the Staples Center. Even that was good though, but it don't be Houston though, guys. I mean, you really and whenever you guys come out here, I gotta tell you guys some spots in Houston. You'll be like, yeah, you're right, Chan. It
All right,
is
but
to
like,
me.
what kind of food? What
We have every
specifically would you say is like their like creme de la creme?
Truly, we have everything out here. We have the best barbecue in America, hands down out here. We have the best. Our Tex-Mex. I know people like we want authentic Mexican. Our Tex-Mex out here is phenomenal. And I say, and I give the disclaimer because I can listen. I know Denise is Latina. That's right. That's what giving the look right there. She's Latina. Y'all know that, right? When you say Tex-Mex to Latino, you know that Omar. I mean, every Latino that I know that say Tex.
You're like, no, just stop right there. Like, what? What do you stop talking? We can't even listen to the rest of that. The other portion of that was what would you say to Ava or Shawn Michaels separately to give Jada more TV time, since you are that guy that you are leading the Jada Parker fan club?
Honestly, I would really, it's really not even that difficult. Like Jada Parker, at this point, she's built up everything at the cachet. She needs to go out there and hey, I'm here. I am not leaving NXT tonight until I leave with some gold. Open challenge, give her a title shot. Literally, the North American Women's Championship. Put that on her, and I feel that will be great. Just start with there. Make her a champion. Make her credible to the audience in that way because she is credible. But like she'll talk the talk, but she keeps losing. And beyond that, she keeps eating the pin. That's the problem. She got eliminated first at Showdown. She got pinned in the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Championship when it was Stephanie McCurry. She ate the pin there too. So we're getting in like Dolph Ziggler territory. I feel a little bit, not a whole lot, but I don't want that to happen to Jada Parker though. So give her some gold. Don't give her the speed title. That's not a real title. North American Women's Championship or the main title, and we're good.
What if she just like randomly got drafted? What if she just got like randomly chosen to go to SmackDown?
Well, I mean, I mean, that could work too. But I thought they meant on NXT. They mean with Ava and Aisha. I thought they
No,
meant in
I'm
the
just
confines
throwing
of
that out
NXT.
there. I'm just throwing that out there to see how you would feel about that. Like if she just like bypassed everything and just went straight up to SmackDown.
I think that would be even better, especially with the current women's SmackDown roster is great, but it's a bit thin right now. Like Julie is the women's US champion, barely defends the title, if anything, right now. Jay Cargill, who's the new champion, really has nobody to feud with outside of Tiffany and Nia Jax right now. That's all they've really booked. Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte are tag champions, though. So I can't put them in that equation because that's pulling from a different division. I don't want to do that. And you have Michin, who's there, but doesn't get as much TV time as needed. You have B-Fab there, but you need a catalyst. You need someone to come in there and be the gasoline on the fire. That could be a Jada Parker. Come in talking trash. I'm here. I mean, that would work too.
I know, that's why I threw it out there. That's what I've been trying to manifest. I've been trying to manifest some of these NXT girls over on SmackDown because I just think that's the way we got to go. Like they're there for a reason, right? To like get them ready for the main roster. And like you said, the SmackDown women's division is so hella slim right now. Like I'm so ready to add some new faces there. Jacob, thank you so much for the super chat. Very generous of you. We also got Frank here. What's up, Frank? He says, "What up, my DWO leader? Miss Austin 316. Love both sides of you on that Facebook post." Oh, thank you. He says, "I love that show. Got to see a lot of women's wrestling and progress and stories. Kelani pushed through the booze in her promo. I love it." And he says, "Team Blake." By the way, yeah, like the crowd reaction, like they were reacting to what Kelani was doing with all of this too, by the way. Now, the other thing that I do want to mention, though, that Frank brought up right now is Blake Monroe, who we know is the new NXT North American Women's Champion. But here's the thing, though. Blake mentioned something very interesting in her promo today. She said that she was going to be doing an interview with her better half. And it got people thinking, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by your better half? Now, I'm thinking she's either going to be presenting some sort of alter ego, or she's going to be doing like some crazy like interview with herself in front of a mirror or something. I'm leaning more towards like the alter ego where she's like, because we've seen that like really dark, mean side of her.
I think that would be great too. Her character, she's one of those like blonde pretty girls that I have to make the true exception. You know how I had this issue when I was younger about how Vince would put blonde, big boobs front and center women's division, even if they didn't have talent. She's one of those blonde. I'm very wrong about this girl is insane. It's so crazy. Like the things she does in the ring, the viciousness. It's not even like a I'm a Barbie girl. She turns that shit off so quick, and it's crazy, and I love it. So I do hope it's kind of a psychotic, see my more depressed, darker half as we talk, so you can understand why I need the glamour to kind of keep her back. I'm not doing this for me. I'm keeping y'all safe with this. Yeah, so I really hope it's something like that. And I love that Kalani pushed the booze. The heat she got tonight, I felt was the perfect amount of the perfect heat. They gave her they gave her the kind of like a little bit of the go away heat, but in a good way. And she pushed through, ignoring them. I don't even hear y'all. It's so good. And when she mentioned the big booty and catchphrase part, they got silent. That was conviction, y'all. You heard you go back and watch that. That was conviction. She got them boys, ate them up. I loved it.
Yeah, it was so funny too because like when she was saying, "Oh yeah, I want this to be like honor and I want this to be like I want to be prestigious and like represent the TNA women's division." I'm like, "We can't boo that. Come on, people, we can't boo that." And they booed it. So it was very funny cuz I'm like, "All right, that part I agree with Kalani."
Because she was right though. She was like, I don't want to be like Trick Williams. I want to do this. I don't want to disrespect that. I want to. And honestly, I know. I make fun of TNA. I don't know where to watch it now though. But as a fan who watched it in 2005 Adrenaline Rush era, I respect that because I look that was the TNA I love. Don't keep the title the right way. Defend it. With the Knockouts division, the Knockouts title, respectfully, has a longer legacy than the NXT Women's Championship. It does. It's been held by really talented names, bigger names that have held the NXT Women's Championship recently, no, respectfully. So it is a big title. So I understood what she was saying, but got booed. So I feel again, she's in her Drew McIntyre space of heel, the justified heel. I'm right in when I say y'all just don't like me, but that's fine. I love it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that attitude that she's giving. Now, here's the thing. So she's going to be facing Legging Ling and Jordan Grace. That's going to be happening at Gold Rush. I'm looking forward to that triple threat because, first of all, congratulations to Legging Lee. She got a promo today on TV. She got they aired like the full minute of her like promo that she did. It was a pre-tape. And then also she's getting this match. Like, let's not forget, she was a WWE wrestler that got released. And now suddenly that she's not with the company, we're actually hearing her talk. We're going to get to see her wrestle on top of a couple of other little appearances that she's had on NXT. Isn't that crazy to think that it took her having to leave to get these kinds of moments? And now she's doing like a really great job from like what we've been seeing so far, or what I've seen of her so far over on TNA, Chinedu.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna say, Denise, that's a whole word right there because this shows again in the world of pro wrestling. Sometimes you really do need to leave to get better, and sometimes it may seem like like the doors closed when you get released or whatever. Though, but we've seen time and time again. Sometimes you have to leave for them to really appreciate you. You have to get outside of what they have for you, do your own thing for them to be like, oh wait, wow, and then come back. Like see with Cody, Drew. To me again. I know he's not back though, but Matt Cardona, the best thing that ever happened to him was Zack Ryder getting fired, in my opinion. So you see these things, it's like, yeah, I love how it is. I love that she's getting her just due because she's always been this talented. She's always been this girl. I'm glad she's finally getting her just due for it.
We got Jay Stone here who says, where was this side of Kalani when they first tried turning her heel? Great promo tonight, and the crowd brought the heat. I feel like this has potential to take her to the next level. This is going to be the thing that takes her to the next level because she needs that. We've talked so much about how there's so much competition amongst the NXT women. And dude, like, they're all like scratching and clawing and fighting, to be that top person. I mean, we talk about, for example, Jada Parker, somebody who's got all of the tools. And even then, she's not at the top right now, Like there's the focus is on other people. Lola Vice, who we thought was going to be champion, didn't happen. They went with Tatum Paxley instead, because they have a pool to select from for people to be at the very top. So now the fact that you're getting something, that they're trying something with you, they got to keep that shit going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, like you said, so many things have happened with women division that I did not see coming. We didn't talk about Tatum Pax. We didn't talk about Tatum winning. That was unexpected. I did not expect that, like Ricky Saints winning. Didn't expect either one of these guys to win.
That's right. I haven't even talked to you about that. That is so true. Because the last time I did the Halloween Havoc review, but I was solo for that. So we haven't even talked about that. Like, how are you feeling about Tatum as champ?
Shocked. I want to say firstly, Tatum's been on the roster for a long time. I had to remember that too. She's been on the roster for a long time, like JC, just like JC. She's been there for a minute, and she is good. It's just she hasn't been presented as such for a while. That's why, again, I wasn't expecting her to win. She wasn't being presented as a top threat. This seemed like to me like, hey, let's pick the spooky goth girl for the Halloween event because it matches the theme. That's what I thought. So I was expecting a good match, but she's gonna lose. Just like every year for a while. Remember they had Thea Hail go for the title at Great American Bash because that was like her kind of thing. I thought it was like that. I didn't think she was gonna win. But honestly, I'm happy she won. I liked her promo about giving people open opportunities and things like that. I love seeing her stuff with the culling. I see that them turning on her soon. I love it. I'm entertained by it. So at this point, it's something different, something new. I'm with it.
It felt like the story, like the way that I saw it play out at Halloween Havoc, it felt like, okay, this is really about Izzy and how they're going to make Izzy into a bigger star on the show through this Tatum Paxley storyline. So it does feel like we're just waiting for the big moment. And obviously right now she's being like blindsided. She doesn't see any of the red flags. She's being super untrustworthy. And Izzy's giving her like this tough love spiel. So that's where we're at with that. But we got Infamous Raider Loco here. It says Chin's Flowers being on the YouTube Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, that doesn't happen that way. You gotta be, I told you, like a super famous wrestler to be on the DWO Walk of Fame. So until Chinedu goes out there, takes a bump, goes to WWE or AEW, it's not happening.
Well, listen, okay. What about reality of wrestling? Because I know Booker T. I know the guys. What if I went? I mean, I know them over there. I can get in the ring. Shout out my guys out there.
You would have to have 3 matches. 3 matches.
3
matches. 3 matches, and one of them would at least have to be 4 stars. And then you can be considered for the DWO Walk of Fame.
I'm gonna have to wrestle Nick Nemeth for all these matches. Then if I'm gonna get the
that's exactly what, yeah, like that's what you gotta do. You gotta do, like, this isn't just like, I'm not just giving this out as a freebie. It's hard to get in. Exactly. It's hard.
Are any non-wrestlers in? Besides, there's
only Stephanie and Mark Henry. That's it. They're the only ones who are in. Nobody else is in the DWO Walk of Fame.
Man, see, I was gonna say this is racist, man, but Mark Henry's in there, man. I can't even pull the race card, man. Dang, man.
And Stephanie's Latina. You can't pull the gender card. You can't do none of those cards. We got a boy, we got a girl. We're good.
They gonna look at you like this.
We got John Taylor here who says, did I watch NXT tonight? Nope. Am I glad to see Chinedu's beautiful face? Yep. Also, Denise is pretty cool, I guess, too. Hey, you want to see a trick, Chin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are you ready for the trick?
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. You see my earrings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see my hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see my wrist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think I can fit my hand through my earring? The whole thing.
I ideally want to say no, but I'm looking at how small her hands are right now, guys. They're very small. I'm thinking you can.
No, they're massive. Look, they're huge. Look.
They look pretty small. Oh, wow. Well, you put them next to the iPhone.
They're as big as my phone. You see? It's a pretty big hand. So do you think I can do it?
Yes. I'm gonna still say yes, because I think you can do it. I
Okay,
believe
are
in
you
it.
sure?
I'm
We're gonna
positive.
try this on the air, see if it can happen. Okay, for the audio listeners, you're missing out.
Look at this, y'all. And I was right. Look at this.
I
Now it's a
learned
bracelet,
this.
y'all.
I learned this on the watch along, by the way. We did this on the watch along, so I practiced.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
I
please
have
quickly screenshot this right now, y'all. Please quickly screenshot Denise like this, y'all. Please screenshot it quickly,
I have
y'all.
a earring bracelet. I got
Oh,
an
wait.
earring bracelet. And then get this, look, Chin. I can still fit my fingers in there and wiggle.
And the okay. So how did we figure this out on the watch along? How did this
I
even
don't
happen?
really remember. Everybody was talking about how big and giant my earrings were. And I was like, I think I can fit my hand in here. And then turns out that I could actually fit my hand in there.
Hold it up for the camera. Those are some big hoops. Hold it up. That is,
These are
yeah,
my
you're
earrings.
Latina. Man, let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
You see, like, this is the
The
water
hoops.
bottle. So
Oh,
it's
Denise.
that's how it, oh,
Damn,
it's dripping.
Denise.
That's what she said. Blue Chew promo code Denise. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I broke Chin. Welcome back to the post show, Chinedu. Welcome back.
I remember that Belucci ad was the funniest thing I had seen that whole week. Are you jobbing out in bed? I said, are you what? You imagine if wasn't quick and just
Now I
rolling out the
have
ring like that?
now the updated one. I don't think you saw the updated one. The updated one says hard times breed better men.
Oh God damn Denise.
And I came up with that. All right. Anyways, let me catch up here. We got Luis Arturo Mendez, DWO member for 20 months, says, "What if Blake Monroe's better half is Maria May?" He took out the H. Okay, so I'm guessing Maria May.
I bet you Tony Khan gonna be watching that like you guys think you're so funny, don't you? He gonna be pissed if they do that.
Or what if they do like Maria June instead or something? I don't
That'd
know.
be hilarious.
Mariah June.
That'd be funny.
Mariah June. Thank you, Luis. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, more surprising title win, Tatum Paxley or Chris Statlander? Plus, thoughts on Oba not being on TV and Petrovic doing background instead of doing matches. More surprising title reign, definitely Tatum Paxley. I think we saw Chris Statlander getting that dub. Oba not being on TV, usually that means that maybe they're cooking something up for him. So it's a wait and see. I guess we're expecting him to be part of the NXT portion of the last time is now tournament for John Cena. And then Carmen Petrovic, like I said, guys, there's just so many women on NXT right now that at this point there are going to be people that are just I remember one time I interviewed Tommaso Ciampa Chindedu, and he painted this beautifully for me. He kind of talked about a Ferris wheel. He compared wrestling and TV time to a Ferris wheel. You know, when you get in the little carts, right? You're going, but only for a moment does your cart get to be at the very top to get the whole view of things. And he essentially equated that to like, this is right now where the focus is on you. So for example, Tatum Paxley, who's the champion right now, she's at the very top of that Ferris wheel. Meanwhile, there's other people that they just had their time, they've passed it. And then there's people that are getting in and getting ready to go up to the top. I don't know. I like the way he painted it. So that's kind of how I see that.
That's a very good analogy for it too. It really is. I mean, it's good perspective too, especially wrestler. You have to have that mindset to maximize your minutes. That's a great way to like view that too. It's such a very smart way. And shout out to Tommaso Ciampa, man. That dude amazing.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Jacob Tatum. We got Dan Jackson here, says Denise made Chin cry. At least give him a handicap. What? Why would I give you a handicap?
Shout out to
Thank you,
Dan.
Jan. We got John Taylor here who says Denise is doing the magic trick to shame me for not being here for the watch along. Major FOMO. That is true. You missed out on the first time when I figured out that I can do that. Thank you, John. Alrighty. So next up that I want to get into, another really big topic of tonight's show, is that we are seeing Thea Hail partnering up with Joe Hendry. So I mean, look, I think someone said that there was a tease for this. I didn't see the tease when it happened. So for me, I was like, oh shit, hell yeah, Thea Hail. I feel like she's perfect, by the way, because she's got so much personality. She's got hella energy. She is going to take being side by side with Joe Hendry to the max, man. And so it looks like they're going to be feuding with Chelsea Green and Ethan Page, obviously. So
I loved it.
how'd you feel about that?
I loved it. I'm happy to see Thea Hail doing something on TV. I remember that was when she walked by in that last scene with last week, and she said, I believe Joe Hendry called him out. I figured it was gonna lead to them doing something together. I believe I saw her. I followed Thea on Insta, and I think I followed Joe too. I think they did something together on Instagram too. So I was like, yeah, they're finna team up. You know, social media spoils these things because they kind of blur the lines of rock a little bit. Not that it's a problem, but I was happy to see it. She's funny, personality. This is great. Give her something to do on TV and away from Chase U because I really want that entire persona, you know, away. Not knocking Chase U though, but Thea Hale needs something different, her own thing, as her own established star. And I feel this is a great way to start.
I'm with you. So I mean, look, I feel like given the fact that we've talked about Thea Hale a whole lot, we've talked about how, you know, she's had good, like she had that really great match with Roxanne Perez, right? And then after that, we really didn't see too much happening with Thea Hale. So, you know, she's been somebody too, like, God, we talk about these women that get a moment, don't get a moment. Ugh, like their time goes back and forth. We've seen this like teeter totter for a lot of people. And Thea Hale has been on the show for like a very long time. So the fact that she is finally getting like this big moment because, you know, obviously she was doing a lot with Andre Chase, with Chase U. She had that whole little love story at one point. So like she's been somebody that's had storylines, but there has been, I know, right? I took you guys back there. There's been a huge gap though in what we've seen with Thea Hale. And we were talking about how she's somebody that we want to see with the other girls, with the top girls of NXT. And there's been newcomers that have also started to make a rise. And I still haven't found some people to be nearly as interesting as Thea Hale is. And I really like her as a wrestler. I like her personality. I like how she's super extra. So I think this is something for me that I'm excited about. I wasn't expecting Chelsea Green nor Ethan Page to continue being this like duo, but I think this could actually do a lot for Ethan Page because I feel like he kind of got stuck in sort of doing like the same thing. It felt like we were seeing the same things. So now it feels like there's just a little bit more there. I don't know. That's how I feel about that. Like this could be something different for him. And then same thing for Chelsea Green. She was kind of stuck doing the same thing as well. So this feels like something different for both of them. So I'm intrigued by this. I'm liking this. We got Stephen Marchuli here who says, Chinedu, welcome back. Kendall has a bright future. Who is turning, Soul or Zarya? Oh my gosh, I'm so over this already. Can I tell you, Chin? I don't even care anymore. Like, I could give two shits now. They really stretched that out so much. And I get it. So Ruka got injured. That should better be Zarya at this point. But I'm just over Zarya and Soul. I'm over them together.
I am too. Well, Zarya's motives to me as a character, it come off corny. I'm winning for you, Soul.
Yes,
Like
it's
it comes
so
off.
corny. Yes.
Yeah. It's like, and what's like, why would you want to win it for somebody else? Like, you're supposed to be this killer from Australia. Like, sure, the other girl from Australia is doing pretty good. I don't know if you noticed this, sorry, but the other girl on Raw from Australia doing pretty good. I don't know if Rhea. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but I'm trying first of all, but I feel for Zarya's character, she's supposed to be a killer. Like that's how she was presented to us, and she's so nice and wants to be friends with Soul, and I don't understand it. So I am hoping that Zarya gets to the finals and loses, and as she loses, just spears Soul Ruka out of her cast, out the boot, and now we have a Soul heel Zarya. That's the only thing that makes sense to me at this point.
I don't care how it happens as long as it happens. I'm over it. I don't even want to give this any more time or thought or effort because we talk about this every week, Chin. I'm over it.
I am
They've
too. Real quick,
broken me with this one.
and I want to say, look, I love a tournament, but when they showed the bracket of this tournament on the screen, I laughed so hard. I was like, y'all, it's 3 matches, y'all. Y'all filled this whole screen. Like you saw the tournament bracket, right?
Yeah. It was a mini tournament. It was a mini tournament for sure.
It's 3 matches. Don't do it.
Oh my god. I know. So funny. But also shout out to Kendall Gray. I recently did an interview with her here on the channel. Check that out. I think you guys will really like her. When I was listening to her talk, and I can tell a whole lot about people based off of their favorite wrestlers. And when she was telling me her favorites, I was like, yes, this girl knows what is up, man. She knows that she felt like the real deal. So I'm excited to see what her progression is going to be. I haven't seen much of her on Evolve because I don't watch Evolve. The only stuff that I've seen of hers was when she did the Battle Royal on NXT, and I'm telling you, from those little few moments that we saw, she looked pretty good. But that's been the extent of that. So I'm excited to see more of her on NXT, and it's clear that it's happening because they were having her on today and everything.
Oh yeah.
We got Infamous Raider Loco here who says, digging Joe and Thea, but do they win? I would love it how you feel no surprises for Royal Rumble, but for Saturday night's main event, a week before with reports make Saturday night's main event interesting. Yeah, so I did see some of those things that there was going to be no surprises for the Royal Rumble. Again, it is too early. Some things can change and whatnot, but Saturday night's main event as of late has started to be a bigger show. I mean, I think the second that they announced that, hey, John Cena is going to be retiring at Saturday night's main event, its stock instantly rose. And then we had CM Punk be crowned champion on the show. We saw a title change with Jade Cargill winning. Suddenly Chinedu Saturday night main event feels like a can't miss show, whereas before I would skip that shit or watch it late, you know?
Absolutely. And I think Goldberg retired on Saturday Night Main Event.
He did. Yep. But
so
that day they went head to head with All In.
Oh yeah, they were so petty, man. They knew.
Yeah.
Listen, I look like listen, leave the folks alone, man. Come on, hey, y'all know everybody. Okay, come on now. But hey, it is what it is, though. But I agree, they're making it a bigger event. It made me like I said, I was never interested in Saturday Night Main Events. Even last year when they had like Jay versus Gunther for the title, I wasn't even like, okay, I'll watch it because I didn't think he was gonna win, and that ended up being a WrestleMania rematch, a rematch for WrestleMania. I was like, okay, okay. So yeah, they're doing a lot of things with it too. I like Joe and Thea together. They're not gonna win because Ethan and Chelsea just won. I love Chelsea with Ethan because he needs another delusional narcissist with him to bounce off of. So this works great for him. So I think this is really, really good.
So I know they're not gonna win, but I would actually love it if they did. I'm telling you, I think this pairing has potential to be a little bit more than just a week.
I think
Because
so
what
too.
else
I
are they
think
doing with Joe Hendry? They're not even doing anything with Joe Hendry.
I feel that he should do so because so far they haven't made his character look the strongest since
No,
losing the TNA
they've
title.
kind of watered him down, which is
And he's
unfortunate
comedy.
to say, but they did.
Yeah, because at first he was comedy, but still, I'm in this ring though. Now he's just comedy. Like it's like a cat. Say his name, guys, and we're just looking for the joke. And he come in, not saying he's a joke, but that's how they're presenting him on TV. Like he lost the TNA title and didn't really seem that mad about it.
Right. Exactly. Quickly moved on. It was like, yeah, whatever. It's not my time. It's Mike Santana's time. Exactly. And it shouldn't
Yeah.
really be like that. And he made a couple of mentions of it, but again, I think a lot more could have definitely happened there. So I agree with all of that you just said right now. Alrighty. So the other thing that I do want to get into from NXT as well, I'm trying to scroll through what else we haven't talked about. Hey, El Grande Americano versus Josh Briggs. Isn't it crazy to say that, like, or let me get, I shouldn't speak for you, but I'm feeling like I actually like this El Grande Americano character. And before, I really didn't give two shits. I think he's doing such a better job than Chad Gable was. And I don't
And
know if I'm alone in this one or not.
I'm so mad to say this video because I'm a big Chad Gable fan. I really was hoping this would be like his link to kind of like get to like a new level in WWE, but with him not being injured, man, he's kind of this thing, the new heights, man. I can't even say. I hate to say it, but it feels like he's become a better Grande because not only he's in the ring, he speaks Spanish.
And he does a good job too. Honestly,
Yeah,
he really does. I feel like he's gotten even better, and I couldn't even say he sucked. I
yeah,
couldn't even say that in the beginning.
you can't. You really can't. And it's like I was in the ring because at first, like I really thought Chad Gable was. I thought he was doing a great job with it. I really did, and I hope he has something good to come back to when he does come back, though, because he ain't getting this back. This is gone. This
No.
is Yeah, this isn't his anymore. He lost it, I feel, because this guy he's doing a great job with this, man, to a point where I feel AAA crowds are really into him now.
They are. He's getting good reactions. Like him and Dom are getting the best reactions.
That was the part that like threw me off hard because at first, like when they first presented him as a wrestling fan, I understood the gimmick though, but I wasn't sure how AAA fans would react because, like,
Or if it was disrespectful or not.
yeah, because Lucha, we watch it how we watch. We'll see Ray, Ultimo here and then like whatever, but in the way you say Triple A in Triple A,
they don't even say it like that. They always say AAA, so you can just
AAA,
stick to AAA.
cool.
Even though I kept saying like I find it a little disrespectful, but that's just what they do, so it's fine.
Because it is supposed to be Triple A, right?
Well, if you're gonna do it like Chelsea does it, triple She kills me with that, by the way. That's the only acceptable way to say it now. Triple
Triple That is funny.
Yeah.
But I truly love how he's gotten over with the crowd over there, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. It's working. Weird. He wasn't getting anywhere else with Ludwig Kaiser, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We got Jacob Tatum here, says, get rid of speed titles for men, women, ASAP, plus your favorite ice cream flavor, plus how do you both feel about your basketball teams right now? So I haven't been keeping up with as much basketball, like hardly ever. Like I'm very, very, like I'm a regular, like not a regular, I'm a casual, a very, very big time casual. So I can't even tell you what's going on. And then as for ice cream flavor, black cherry, because I love black cherry. And then yes, I'm with you on the speed titles. What about you, Chin?
I am the same way. I don't like the speed titles. I like the format of a speed match, how the way the arena lights up to kind of show the urgency of it, though. I will say, I do think that's cool for the visuals of it, though. But the titles themselves look like jokes. If the titles look like serious belts, then maybe I can take it seriously, though. But it doesn't look like a real title. It look like I made that on 2K, so I don't take it seriously at all, though. So I feel you on that. My favorite flavor is Millennium Crunch by Bluebell Ice Cream. Out here in Texas.
That's very specific.
It's amazing. It's delicious. Toffee chips, chocolate chips, pecans, walnuts, almonds in it. It's very, very good. It's a great flavor of ice cream. Love me some Rocky Roads, some cookies and cream too. Love me a good little lemon bar ice cream as well. And my team is doing great right now. Shout out to them Rockets. We out here doing great. Got Kevin Durant out here doing good. Just whooped up on them Celtics and the Mavs. Feeling good. So I'm happy about it, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Alrighty. The last match that I want to get into that we haven't discussed is Javon Evans and Saquon Sugar. So everyone here knows that I'm not a Dark State fan, but I do got to say that I much prefer for them to do singles matches like this than when they do like the full-on Dark State situation. I thought Saquon looked good with Javon Evans. It's hard to look bad in there with Javon Evans. I love the way they got the match started off. Very hot, went right into it. Even though Dark State got involved, they didn't end up, affecting Javon. Javon was still able to capture his victory. So overall, I thought this was a nice showcase and a nice new opponent for Javon.
I agree. Good match, good showing. Mr. Sugars is the breakout star of this group. I feel he's gonna be the breakout star of it, in my opinion. Javon is a star. This was a great showing, good match. I have nothing bad to say about it. I like the new matchup. I get it, but man, I really thought Javon was going to win this title this year. But it looks like they're pushing him away from that scene more and more. He's not really in that picture right now.
I think they're doing the tag titles with him and Leon. I think they're going to win the tag titles.
Yeah, so I think that's where they're going with that, though. I mean, although I want to see him as a single star, like we all said again, he's 2021. They have a lot of time. So, yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Now, I'm actually excited that if they do go that direction with Leon and Javon holding the tag titles, I'm excited for what that could mean because not only would they do stuff on NXT, but I can see them over on the main roster, kind of making a couple of little SmackDown appearances, kind of like what we saw with Fraction, and then also maybe even on the TNA side. So, like, there's just a lot of possibilities. Also, congratulations to Javon. I think they said he had, like, the most matches for NXT for the men. I think they had, like, 26 or something. So, like, he's hustling and bustling, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Javon, man. Great. I mean, bright future, man.
Yeah, seriously. All right, we got Sleaze Boy here who says, in regards to scary videos for Halloween, I found out WWF had a segment where Sunny had sunny days with a man in an Almo costume. Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Thanks, Sleaze Boy.
I feel like TKO can't even like look at Attitude Era footage, man. Like we can't air none of this, man.
No,
None of this.
seriously. Oh my God. Alrighty, well, guys, there you have it. What a way to end up our show. But anyways, happy to be back here. We'll be back, of course, for all of the remaining NXTs, unless otherwise stated. But thank you so much to everybody who supports this show, because we had a lot of people that were like, Denise, where the F are the NXT reviews? So you guys came through and definitely showed that you missed the NXT reviews and that you wanted to see the NXT reviews. We also got Sleaze Boy here who says, have you ever seen the AWA Wrestle Rock Rumble music video? If you haven't, you need to do a reaction video, which is on the WWE Vault YouTube channel. Ooh, that's a great idea, Sleaze Boy. I'm going to actually screenshot this idea. I think it's a great one. Have you, Chinedu, have you seen that?
I'm actually gonna look it up tonight when we get out of here.
Yeah. Right. All right. Cool. All right, Chin, tell the people where they can find you, support you, and check out your work.
First things first, my show on November 15th has been postponed. Venues, issues with my venue. The stage they had, they cannot retract it in time for a comedy show. There's a stage play happening there all week, so they don't have enough time to do it. Moving my show to January 15th. Tickets have already been refunded, but I want to thank my Laughter family for emailing me immediately. Like, what happened to the show? Where can we buy tickets? Y'all make my heart full. I love y'all, okay? So tickets are available for the new show another week. Refunds have already been issued back to you guys. Appreciate it. In the meantime, all my people, please follow me on Instagram, right? Instagram specifically. Follow me on Instagram tonight, if you can. At Chinedu Ogu. It's my thing right there, my handle. Go to Instagram right now and follow me on there right now. I'm gonna build that up. And coming soon, my own Patreon. I'm gonna do that very soon. I'm taking the next 2 weeks to work on content, filming it. I hope you guys enjoy it when it drops. But in the meantime, that's all I got for me. Please do support the channel here. Denise has some amazing content with Natalia that you guys have to check out. Denise, you are a dope person for helping this. No, there we go. Boom.
Sorry,
Instagram
it took
right
me
there.
a second. I was trying to queue up your Instagram account.
No worries, but that's me right there. Instagram. I post videos on there every single day. I post Houston contest content, but I post other stuff on there too. Check me out on there. You'll see more about who I am outside of wrestling. I'm a stand-up comedian, content creator. I'm a sports host, do all things over there. So come and check me out all on there. Really fun stuff over there as well. But the stuff that Denise did with Natalia, guys, is phenomenal. I want to say again, Denise, you were a good interviewer, though, because you were helping Natalia not spoil her book. Because when I say, Natalia, don't tell us, like, Denise had to, hey, wait, save it for the face. You'll get a book away.
What part are you talking about?
During the interview, like, because you asked Natalia certain questions, I mean, she was going in depth, like, she was giving the book away. Well, I won't give too much in the book. And then she would proceed to give away the book. Like, you're like, wait. Hold on with the book. But she has great content on there about Natalia's latest book. Great interview, great content. Please go check out the Denise Salcedo page right now. Watch Denise's pieces as well. Contribution to this channel means a lot. And do not forget to hit the like button on this video as well. It means a whole lot, guys. When you hit the like button, drop comments, share, and all those things, it goes a long way. Do not forget about the Patreon. Denise has Patreon. Great community over there too. Great content that you will not be able to see on here because it'll probably get flagged for monetization, copyright issues, things like that. So be sure to join her Patreon. I'm sure you join the Patreon. Give it a little bit of time, and I promise you will love the content you have on there, okay? Overall on that, don't be a dick. Give it a click.
All righty, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Good fucking